Good afternoon, OnPolitics read. I hope at least some of you got to enjoy a day off today. Indigenous Peoples Day, which honors Native American history and culture, is celebrated by many in place of Columbus Day, first recognized as a national holiday in 1934 by President Franklin D. Roosevelt. This year, President Joe Biden became the first president to mark Indigenous Peoples Day with a presidential proclamation. While the day is not over yet, USA Today has some tips on thoughtful ways to celebrate. It's Amy with today's top news out of Washington. They voted to impeach Trump in 2020. What's in store for these Republicans in 2020? 10 GOP lawmakers voted to impeach former President Donald Trump on a charge he incited the insurrection on January 6, when a mob of Trump supporters breached the Capitol during the electoral vote count that certified the results of the 2020 election. The House approved the impeachment charge, but the Senate acquitted Trump in the president's second impeachment trial. The success or failure of the 10 GOP members in the 2022 midterms could show whether the Republican Party has moved on from Trump or whether he has enough sway to end the political careers of those who cross him. Ohio Representative Anthony Gonzalez, one of the 10 Republicans, announced he will not seek re-election next fall. Trump, who vowed revenge on those who voted to impeach him, previously endorsed Gonzalez's opponent, Max Miller, a former Trump White House aide. In addition to Gonzalez's opponent, Trump has endorsed primary Republican challengers in 3 of the other 9 races. 1 down, 9 to go, Trump said in a statement on his website the day Gonzalez made his announcement. Real quick. Stories you'll want this news roundup in your inbox every night? Sign up for OnPolitics newsletter. Pro-Trump Secretary of State candidates set up big live battleground. In the 2022 midterms, Secretaries of State contests are emerging as just as important as who controls governors' mansions or Congress, but with more direct ramifications for overseeing elections, including the 2024 It's been almost a year since President Joe Biden won the White House. Yet there remains a persistent belief among many right-leaning voters that the 2020 election was rigged against Trump. That, in turn, has stoked interest in Secretary of State role. In 36 states, Secretaries of State are elected by the voters and hold varying degrees of power. They mostly are responsible for maintaining registration rolls and statewide voter databases and certifying election results. Trump has either endorsed or previously supported GOP candidates in at least 4 swing states. A common thread among them: they have questioned 2020 voting process, if not outright said the outcome was. Trump's false claims of a stolen election and attempts to overturn the outcome have been knocked by multiple fact-checkers, state audits and more than 60 failed lawsuits that have been rejected by multiple court jurisdictions, including the Supreme Court. Biden won the 2020 presidential race by roughly 7 million votes nationwide in the popular vote and 74 electoral votes. In Arizona, Nevada, Georgia and Michigan, Republican Secretary of State candidates are in regular communication and formed a coalition backed by Trump allies to win in 2022. Those 4 states total 49 electoral votes among them and would have changed the 2020 outcome had they all gone for. If we do not elect secretaries of state who are unwilling to overturn the results of elections, no matter what those results are, we are in huge trouble. State Representative Bean Wynn, a candidate for Georgia's Secretary of State. Today is National Coming Out Day, which marks the anniversary of the National March on Washington for Lesbian and Gay Rights in 1987. Amy. This article originally appeared on USA Today. 10 Republicans facing Trump's wrath ahead of 2020.